Hi, my name is Kimberly Brown, and today we are doing experiment exercise 1. This is menthol red and vogues Proskauer testing. So we're going to go ahead and set it up today and get it ready for incubation. Today is June the 4th. So I've already labeled each of my MRVP broth tubes. This is the E. coli, and this one is the other 5-ounce MRVP broth tube. This is the S. epidermis. So I've already labeled these and they're ready to grow our cultures. I have my flame here, so I'm going to go ahead and light that. And then I actually have in this cup here, I have our already bacterialized cultures, the S. epidermis. Set that aside. And I have the E. coli. So we're going to take some of this and we're going to grow it into the MRVP. I have my pipettes over here, and let me go ahead and light the flame here. I'm going to bring this down so you could see some. So we have our flame. I'm going to go ahead and do the E. coli first. I'm going to take the lid off. I'm going to go ahead and sanitize. Oh, my flame went out. We're going to light it again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use the flame on here. We're going to improvise. So we're going to go ahead and sanitize. And I'm going to take the E. coli tube. This is the MRVP. Take the lid off. I'm going to sanitize this as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take our pipette, make sure it's all dried out from the alcohol. And we're going to go ahead and take some of our already grown broth, and we're going to pipette about 4 drops into the broth, and we're going to discard this one. Go ahead and sanitize the lids. Sanitize. And we're going to put the lid on our MRVP broth. This one now has the E. coli in it. We're going to grow this for 48 hours. The E. coli and the MRVP broth. And set that aside. We're going to go ahead and put the lid on our nutrient broth that was already growing our E. coli. We're going to go ahead and set that aside. We're going to do the same process for our S. epidermis. This is the MRVP broth already labeled. This is our already grown S. epidermis. That's disgusting. You can see all of the bacteria in there. We're going to put that in our MRVP broth. Just going to go ahead and hold them apart, take off both lids. Since our candle blew out, I'm going to use our torch. Take this off, go ahead and torch it, sanitizing. Going to use our pipette, dry it out. We're going to get some of the S. epidermis. We're going to put it about 4 drops into our MRVP broth. Sanitize, put the lids back on. This is our MRVP broth with the S. epidermis now in it. We're going to go ahead and culture this for 48 hours. Put it aside, and we're going to use our nutrient broth. We're going to put the lid back on. We're going to set this aside, and we're going to set up for our... Actually, that's going to be all for this one. We're going to let these culture for 48 hours. And then we will go ahead and see what's going on with them and do exercise 2 for them. Thank you.